The developing story out of Europe is having an impact across the global aviation industry, and one that impacts hundreds of Airbus airliners operated by Air India and Indigo, India's two largest carriers. However, as of now, there's minimal impact on India. The European Union Aviation Safety Agency has issued an emergency airworthiness directive, which temporarily grounds up to 6,000 Airbus A320 family aircraft worldwide until critical flight control fixes are made. Now, this also means that half of the global fleet of the world's best-selling jet could be sidelined until there's a software or hardware fix.
Well, this is the developing story out of Europe, but one that impacts Indian civil aviation very, very closely. An alert from Airbus, which has then been affirmed by the European safety regulator, says that as many as 6,000 Airbus A320 family aircraft around the world have to have a component updated or replaced because of a significant safety concern. Now, the A320 class of aircraft is very much the domestic workhorse here in India. We have one of the largest fleets of the A320 anywhere in the world, whether it's Indigo or even Air India. Air India Express also operates this aircraft. So what is this all about? And does this mean significant delays for flyers? Well, first up, what was the trigger? The trigger was a mid-air incident which took place last month. It was one that involved a JetBlue aircraft which went down from an altitude of 35,000 feet as a result of an uncommanded maneuver. The aircraft had to be diverted. Investigators then focused in on what the glitch might have been, and Airbus investigators narrowed it down to a system in the elevator aileron computer. That's something called the ELAC. What is it? It's a system that translates pilot commands to the wings and the tail. So essentially, commands which enable the aircraft to climb up and down and to maneuver as well. Now, Airbus's probe did reveal, and this is a matter of grave concern, that intense solar radiation could corrupt some of the data which went into this particular computer, which I spoke about, which could risk an uncommanded maneuver by the aircraft. That could, in fact, overload the structure of the aircraft. That would pose a significant hazard. So very, very serious indeed. And once they sounded the alert, the European regulator, EASA, then sounded an alert. India's Director General of Civil Aviation followed suit, telling all airlines in the country that, look, you need to ensure that the updates which are now required in hardware and in software are made before you actually allow these aircraft to fly. So 200 Indigo aircraft were impacted, 123 Air India aircraft are also being upgraded. Air India Express has 25 aircraft which are being upgraded. The nature of the upgrade itself depends on the age of the aircraft and the specific type of aircraft within the A320 family. Remember the A319s, A320ceo, A320neo, A321ceo, neo, different engine variants, etc., etc. So some require a replacement of the computer, some require a software update. In case of the software update, it's a process that could take just about an hour to do, so that's not a major concern. But there are some worries that some aircraft on some routes may have delays going up to 1.5 hours. But the good news is this: it doesn't appear to be out of control presently. Indigo, Air India and Air India Express are going to complete the entire upgrade process, right? Or the replacement process by the end of the day. Flight cancellations, very unlikely.